Welcome to this tutorial. Today we are looking at a very interesting topic on a virtual technology. We are looking at an application called VMOS. Now we want to see what VMOS does and how it operates, and we look at frequently asked questions on VMOS before we even install it. Before we start with this today's tutorial, kindly subscribe to our channel so that you may be getting more update on this kind of technology. Looking at what we call VMOS, we'll go straight to the site. So this is VMOS. It's VMOS. We are looking at this virtual technology, a very interesting one, that you can install it in your Android phone. You can install it in your Android phone. So if you look at this, you can see it comes with the root environment. Yes, so you can see how interesting it is. You can customize your resolutions. Yes, with VMOS. Application background, you can run on background, is very interesting. Now let's check on frequently asked questions on VMOS. VMOS frequently asked question, that is FAQ. So what is VMOS? What is VMOS? I know everyone is asking that. What is VMOS? So what is VMOS? What is VMOS? VMOS is an application software based on a virtual machine. Very interesting kind of technology. It can be installed in form of normal app to Android or Linux through a VM technology. That's interesting part. It can run another complete Android system through an application. Does it run on cloud? So you see that locally, including the memory. So you can see that. And what's the difference between VMOS and the cloud phones? I think many people will ask you this question. So you can see the difference is that the resource consumption is the main difference in this case, the resource consumption. So if you look at this, you see that all others depends on the merchants. But in this case here, the performance depends on particularly the phone when you are using the VMOS. Requirements, because someone may be asking which kind of requirement do I need. So those are basically 2 GB RAM, 2 GB ROM, free space, and it runs. And why does it ask many permissions? So it's basically to make sure it works properly in all around: recording, camera permissions, device information, plotting, window permission, and so on, because you already need that. And what does VMOS collect? So you see that why does it collect this data? It's just to better your user experiences. Yeah, it will collect the phone model and hair along. These are things that we use when by programming this kind of technology and improvements. Why can't I see the floating ball? You see that it's granted permission for real system. And what does the project change color? Why do you think change color? To see the difference, of course. So blue for virtual machine and the green for real machine. And what is the floating window? So that's basically can change the VMOS picture into small windows, similar application window on PC, and so on. You can zoom it freely, drag, put it where you want it to appear on your screen. How to zoom in and out? Yes, it's easy to zoom this. So when you push pin in upper left corner of the floating window, is right. Use 2 fingers to zoom in and out. Very simple. And what makes the floating window horizontal? You can spin it either way. Okay. And how to mute VMOS in the floating screen? So you see that you can mute button in the floating window. You can turn off also the floating window using the upper right corner. And you can activate exposed. Start VMOS after exposed is installed. If you want to activate the exposed, why I can't install Magic? Remember, these two need to be adapted. It takes time. Okay. So how to run the apps in background? So you just need to click return in the floating ball, and you place home, and you are done. And what does the background run? Updraw, kill blacks, reboot, etc. So it means that phone memory is exhausted and is killed by the system. So you can management settings being handled. The system automatically detected high power consumption, then the system kills the process by default. It will be solved by adding a waitlist to the battery optimizer and lead your machine setting. Okay. And what are kind of games are running? Compatibility issues, of course. Okay. And existing some apps or games, and my team will fix it in case by case. And why does the phone stack or become hot? And you see that is because phone is not good enough, or you are running a game that is overheating. So those kind of many questions that we have many questions here. If you need to look more on them, you can go to the this particular link here, vmos.com/faq.atm, and that's good for you and good for us to know this kind of technology exists, and we can make use of it, of course. So bye for today, and thank you for taking time to look at this tutorial. Kindly subscribe. Thank you for your time.